About a minute played so far here in the first. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Rose has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 3-point game. Scola kicks to Lopez. And Dragic with the basket on the assist from Lopez.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Right side, Griffin. Pass to Cousins. From 20 feet out. And Thompson kicks to Cousins. Griffin passes to Cousins. Back to Griffin. The feed to Cousins. The shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And the 3 off target. Pass to Scola. Stolen by Thompson. And now Rose running the floor off.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Anthony. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Dragic against Rose. Dragic dishes to Lopez. Nice D from Cousins.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Los Angeles trails by 3. Here's Dragic. Lopez, a screen on Thompson. It's Dragic with the drive. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Lopez has got his second basket.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
From deep, Rose, and again, no good by Chicago. Here's Scola. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. For Los Angeles, they have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. Leonard, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Chris Anderson is checked in for Los Angeles. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Leonard on the wing. Back to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Young's shot is off.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Anderson against Rose. Now the pass to Cousins. The kick out to Rose. 16 feet away. Rose with another miss. Rose has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Outside, Scola. Thompson comes with the double team. And it's Dragic off the drive. Scola, no luck. 1:33 left here in the opening quarter. And Griffin scores. The assist by Leonard. Griffin's got his first bucket in this one.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Cousins. Paul George comes in for Blake Griffin. Butler, he's checked in for Thompson. And John Wall subbed in for Derrick Rose. Now, here is Gallinari. Los Angeles with another miss. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. And George, here we go. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
It's Dragic with the drive. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Los Angeles trails by 3. Gallinari in the corner. No good. Great D that time from Leonard. Here's George. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And George drops them both. 17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Christie against Butler. Noah the screen. Here's Dragic. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Dragic has got 6.
How about that screen by Noah?
Wall wide open. And the 3-ball is good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Chicago leads by 6. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Christie, Robin Lopez out there with Anderson Varejao. Then it's Chris Copeland, and it's Dragic in at the 1 spot.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Chicago leading by 4. The drive by Anthony. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Some changes for Chicago. Cousins comes in for Dwight Howard. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for John Wall. Martell Webster, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Christie kicks to Copeland. Dishes it to Varejao. To the left wing. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 to shoot. Copeland the pass to Christie. From the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Cousins has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. DeRozan dishes to Green. The drive by Cousins, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Some changes for Chicago. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Green. And it's Thompson in for DeMar DeRozan. And then for Los Angeles, Scola comes in for Anderson Varejao. Young is subbed in for Christie. Now, here is Young. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. To the paint. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Rose.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And Young kicks to Scola. Out to the wing. Over in the corner, Webster. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. The shot no good.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Young against Rose. Young passes to Anderson. Copeland dishes to Young. Scola kicks to Copeland. Passes to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. There's the bucket. Good. Webster's got his first 3 points of the game. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Chicago making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Chicago leading by 4. And it's Rose penetrating. And that one is stuffed right through.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And here is Los Angeles now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Webster passes to Anderson. He kicks it to Webster. Six to shoot. Young outside. Another miss by Young. Chicago leading. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Rose. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here is Webster. Screened by Young. And Webster kicks to Young. Fires for 3. Good.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Rose. He's got 7. And Griffin, here we go. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And Chicago leads by 5.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
It's stolen by Dragic. 1:14 left in the second quarter. Los Angeles with another miss.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jump.
And maybe shying away from contact a bit too, Greg. I mean, their free throw attempts are also down from the first quarter.
Los Angeles trails by 7. Noah with the screen on Wall. Dragic dishes to Pachulia. Can't get it to go. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And it's George missing. Stolen by George. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Wall with the slam.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start